Let's fight global warming and climate change. This is an advertising campaign to promote awareness of what causes global warming and what people can do to prevent the release of greenhouse gases. What causes global warming? The natural greenhouse effect of Earth is caused by natural solar radiation, a source of heat for the planet, and the planet re-radiates this heat into the atmosphere. However, humans has developed practices and systems which accelerates and increase the re-radiated heat due to carbon emission, deforestation, among others, which causes the rise of Earth's temperature and in return affects the climate of our planet. World Meteorological Organization (WMO) is a specialized agency of the United Nations dedicated to international cooperation and coordination on the state and behavior of the Earth's atmosphere, its interaction with the land and oceans, the weather and climate it produces, and the resulting distribution of water sources. On 2018, WMO has this report. Number 1, greenhouse gas concentration has reached a new record high and still rising. The global warming surface temperature of the Earth has increased 1 degree centigrade above pre-industrial baseline, and in the past 4 years, the warmest temperature on record. Ocean heat on record high, and in 2018 has its highest record. Number 4, glaciers, Arctic and Antarctic sea ice still declining. How does this affect Earth? Number 1, more than 35 million people affected by floods and an estimated 821 million undernourished partly due to drought. Number 2, more than 2 million people displaced by weather and climate-linked disasters, and the Philippines has a lion's share in this number. Ocean acidification is ongoing and a continuous decline of global ocean oxygen. More than 16,000 deaths associated with heat waves and wildfires. This data was just 3 years ago. We need to do something about it. So, how can we fight climate change and global warming? This is the most basic step in making Earth greener. Descriptive and prescriptive measures must be done, which are proper waste management and recycling, controlling carbon emission through renewable energy source, and planting trees are the most basic steps in fighting climate change and global warming. Who is doing these steps? What is our model in fighting global warming and climate change? Singapore is a model nation in fighting global warming and climate change. They have developed a plan called Singapore Green Plan with 2030 as the year of completion. The Singapore Green Plan 2030 is a national sustainability movement which seeks to rally bold and collective action to tackle climate change. As reported on Channel News Asia on February 10, 2021, Singapore is stepping up efforts to become a greener nation by 2030. The key components includes City in Nature, which aims a green, livable, and sustainable home for Singaporeans by planting 1 million more trees, develop new parks with lush vegetation, and add more green spaces. The government must spearhead this sustainability plan and implementing and acting laws for its citizens and businesses to adopt sustainability practices. Green Plan includes sustainable living by strengthening green efforts and their learning institutions through environmental education. Green Commutes Plan is aimed to provide mass public transport and will triple the cycling roads or paths network to 1,300 kilometers. Also, Singapore is committed to reduce waste and consumption. The Green Plan necessitates cutting off causes of greenhouse emission, no more taxis running on diesel on 2025, and a target of 60,000 electric vehicles charging points. Buildings, infrastructures, towns, and districts must go greener by reducing energy consumption and transitioning to solar energy and other renewable energy sources. Economy is part of the Green Plan with sustainability as new engine of jobs and growth and for new investments to be carbon and energy efficient. On 2030 and beyond, Singapore is stubborn to reach a resilient future by safeguarding its coastlines against rising sea levels with a 5 billion Singapore dollars budget. The small but tribal nation wants to safeguard food security through 30% of local production by developing land and sea space and skilled workers. This neighbor of Malaysia wants to moderate the rise of urban heat, such as with coal paint and by increasing greenery. The Singapore Green Plan is an action plan to fight back climate change. It is a dynamic plan and will evolve as Singaporean work with partners from all sectors to co-create solutions for sustainability. Now the question is, what is the Philippines' plan in fighting climate change? What are you doing to fight climate change? Let's fight global warming and climate change with baby and monster steps. Together, we can do it.